right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Well, it may not be tabbed Fight Island any longer, but it is still a major destination for the UFC. Great to be with you tonight from the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi, where a lot of high-level fighters are set to compete.
It's going to be a great night. Every time we come here to Abu Dhabi, the fights are absolutely fantastic. Let's see if the fight tonight can live up to what we have seen up to this point from this arena.
Try to establish that jab. All right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. Have a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with a hot dog.
Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left. Whittaker's shot is blocked. Oh, going for the takedown here.
Big shot to the body.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
There's another one.
3 minutes in our opening round. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Oh, nice. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
Oh, he got to his spot. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
90 seconds to go in the round.
Big ground and pound. Nice shot there by the champ.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the shot there, DC. He is officially up.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Action by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Whittaker's eye now closing up. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Chimaev gets crushed with that hook. Trying to establish that jab once again. Whittaker gets touched by that kick to the body. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. And he switches to southpaw. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Now he's going full mount.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Nicely done. Final seconds here of round 2. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Chimaev gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
That inside kick to the leg now.
Oh, nice. Nice punch lands over the top.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Nice. Nicely done. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
That's a great kick landed there.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by Chimaev. Good, solid strike on the ground.
That was nice. Getting the mount here.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense. Keeps everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, right into mount.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Whittaker's back in full mount.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least, at minimum. Try to go to half guard.
Hey, Skirbo, get up.
He's got to be careful here.
Skirbo, get up.
Nice. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Chimaev's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down. Slow that breath. Relax and listen. That was perfect, okay? You're doing brilliantly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's plan? That's a second blow right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, looking to land the blow. These two going at it. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now.
Hurt him bad.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Checks the leg kick.
Right now.
Back to his feet. Just missing on the counter there. Tries to work it into a takedown. Just over 2 minutes to go. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Khamzat Chimaev goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet.
In the half guard. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, the crowd's appreciating the action here. Both fighters getting knocked down in that round, and when you're talking about bonus money in a fight of the night, oftentimes you need that back and forth action. We certainly had it in that round.
It takes two to tango, and these two just danced all over the octagon floor. On their back, on their feet, they did a fantastic job of giving the fans a great show through this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecard's going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Chimaev gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Khamzat Chimaev. Just out of range with that strike. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye. Chimaev's going for a choke. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. And now he's got the back. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Whittaker's in half guard now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Chimaev's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep and side control. You got
what a fight! 25 minutes turned in. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,